guys, welcome back to yet another episode for Jetfish. Where am I? Well, I'm on the beautiful Fraser Island, otherwise known as Kagari. So yesterday afternoon I caught the ferry across from Riverheads over to Kingfisher, I think it's the Kingfisher Island or Kingfisher Bay Resort there, and it's on the eastern side of Fraser Island. So when I eventually sort of weaved my way through to the eastern coast, so the beach side of it, I thought, hang on a second, better get online and book myself a campsite. I didn't even remember to do that. So I've stayed at a little zone called, Zone 2, and it's Cornwell's camping area. Now this place is littered with different little camping spots. You can go just over the dune a little bit, in behind the dune, protected from the beach. I kind of went on the dune a little bit. You can see people have camped here before. The sound of the waves at night was absolutely beautiful. You've got to come over here and check it out. What else am I going to do here today? Well, once I stop the flies from biting me, that'd be handy. Eurong is just down the beach there, so Eurong is where I actually came out from the eastern side to the western, from the western side to the eastern side. Okay, so Eurong's on the eastern side, on the beach side of it, on the ocean side. So I'm going to head back down there. I need to try and find myself some more Bushman spray because, well, these sandflies are pretty friendly and my supply of Bushmans is running pretty low. They've got a bakery in there. I might even grab myself a sweet treat for later on, who knows? Not that I need it, mind you. And then we're going to track back up the beach, head up towards Mojito Wreck and see what else we can find around this beautiful island. So with that, let's hit the beach and go and check out Fraser. So we've come up to a little bit of a like a bypass track section here. I'm going to have to sort of go up and around it. Now you can go around to the right as you're heading north and sort of, depending on what the tide's actually doing, probably not too bad, but I'm going to go up and over the top. 10k an hour zone, so hopefully no one's coming the other way. We'll see how we go. Now luckily at the top here, there's actually enough room to be able to sort of move to the side so you can let other cars come past. But I think we should be right for this little trip. We'll see how we go. Hello, mate. Wouldn't you know it? Played it again. That's all right. I'm going to pack this up. Oh, you know what? Actually, I reckon I might keep this one out. We'll chuck it in the car. Put the other stuff away. We'll keep on heading north up towards Mojito Wreck. Let's get going. So in certain sections on Fraser Island, you've actually got, you'll see the different speed zones actually marcated, and if you don't see them, then you're bloody blind. But make sure you stick to them. There's little whoops in the sand as you're travelling up the beach. You don't really want to hit one of those at speed or hit a sort of a semi-submerged rock or something like that, or even a dingo. That'd be pretty bad. So yeah, just stick to the speed limits. There are coppers on the island as well. They've got a police station there down at Eurong. I'm not quite sure what else there is around the island, but I'd imagine that there'd be ranger stations, of course. You know, first aid and whatever else. So, all right. On we go. Oh, and at the Eurong Bakery, yes, got a cuppa, and I got a filthy big snot block, which is just a vanilla slice for those that don't know. So I'm looking forward to getting into that one later on for a bit of morning tea. Might even save a bit of afternoon tea or even dessert tonight yet. But it's looks pretty good. Well guys, I was heading north on the beach heading up towards the Mojito Wreck, and then I saw this little place on the side. It's called Eli Creek. If you've never been here, come down and check it out. I've never been here, so I'm here to check it out, of course. But you know what? Let's grab the GoPro. Let's go right into the other end of it and sort of float back on through. Unfortunately though, it's going to be a bit cold, but nah, stuff it. You know what? We're here. Let's enjoy it. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. So, Eli Creek. So you'll see the signs as you head up north on the eastern side, on the ocean side there. All right, so dingo safe, no fires, no camping, no diving, no fishing. There you go. Be dingo safe. I don't know whether you can see it over there. There's where that little, there it is. There's a little eel. And a couple of little fish in there. All right, so we're nearly at the end of the little boardwalk, and it sort of opens up around the side there, and you get a little stairwell to get down into the water. Righto, down we get again. There we go, down we go, down we go. Oh man. Oh, that was not me farting, by the way. Just clarifying that one. Oh, this is so cool. It's fresh, but it's actually pretty nice. It's worse when you get out of the water and then you go to get back in it. It's just like, it's even more fresh. Oh. But then you get the deeper pockets. The deeper pockets are pretty cool. But when you hit the sandy bits, and then the sand just goes everywhere underneath, it's like, whoa, oh, hang on, this is a bit deeper. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, nice. Oh. Guys, Eli Creek. Amazing little spot, and I can see on a hot day, this would be an absolute treat while you're over here in Fraser. 100%. One of the best things you can probably do while you've got kids over here in Fraser, or even by yourselves, or, you know, significant other. Come down Eli Creek. Come check it out. Well, there you go, that was Eli Creek. So now we'll dry off, grab a snack, and head up to Mojito. Well, there you go, guys. So the heavens have opened up a little bit, and thought we'd probably jump back in the car while we can. That was pretty cool to see the Mojito Wreck. But a little bit of history about it. I mean, originally it was an ocean liner, and it belonged to the Union Company of New Zealand and operated in the Tasman Sea. Okay, so it used to cross between Australia and New Zealand from about 1905 to 1935. So another interesting fact about the Mojito, it washed ashore here at Fraser Island in 1935 after it saw service in World War I with the New Zealand Naval Forces. That's right, so New Zealand Naval Forces used that bad boy, and you know, cyclone caused it to wash up here at Fraser Island. So it's remained there ever since, and it's now a tourist attraction. It's a bit of a wreck. Oh, it is a bit of a wreck. It is a wreck, of course. So, you know, there's lots of barnacles, there's marine life in and around it as well. There is a safety sign at the front saying do not climb on it, and look, that's for obvious reasons. You'll hurt yourself, more than likely. I know I would. But that's the Mojito Wreck. I like to sort of go a little bit of history about a few things on the travels where I can, because I think sometimes, as much as we like to get out and see these things, some of the history gets a bit lost in, and it'd be nice to be able to see that come back into things. So anyway, we're going to keep hitting the beach. We're going to head north and see where we end up next. I thought I'd better put my lights on because all these cars coming through, and I'm doing a little bit of filming at the same time, so yeah. I don't want to get in their way, and I want to make sure that they can see me when they need to see me. Anyway, gotta get and get the camera. Alrighty, so we've just rocked up at beautiful Champagne Pools. I've never been here before. Again, look, this is all new to me, so I don't care if it's raining, I don't care if it's hailing, I don't care if it's sunshine. We're gonna get wet anyway. So let's go down there and check out Champagne Pools. You. Gonna go to this boardwalk down here. Far out. It's pretty cool. But the view from up here, absolutely amazing. Woohoo! Ocean fresh. You can see why it's called Champagne Pools. Look at all the bubbles. Just like a spa. There you go, guys, Champagne Pools. Bloody beautiful spot. Get down here and check it out. Let's get out here. All right, seatbelt on first. Safety as always. Now I've just done Nagala. I'm gonna go through again because I didn't get it on film. Well, I did, but not with the drone. Let's do it. Second gear, low range, nice and easy. Now this section, this first bit, is quite rocky, okay? So we need to stay, as we're heading north, stay as far to the right as you can to avoid as much panel damage as possible. All right, here we go, nice and easy. Now it does feel a little sketchy, but once you're through that tricky little section, it's nothing, it's easy. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Now we're in that section there. That's that first bit. Okay, here we go, guys. Second half. Up in a third. Nice and easy. There we go. Third gear, low range, nice and easy. And what we'll do is we'll go up this way and keeping to the left. Beautiful. Nice and easy. And that's all it is. It's not a hard drive at all. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll go down to the beach, we'll turn around and we'll go back through. Joys of doing this filmmaking and content creation solo. Parking up, setting the camera up somewhere, going back, grabbing a car, going back again. It's all part of it. Well, this is Wathumba Creek. So this is on the eastern side. No, sorry. This is on the western side. I always get it mixed up. So this is a little camping area. And just behind me is sort of the creek side of things, hopefully. And over there is sort of more of that Harvey Bay sort of area. But yeah, we'll go down to the beach, we'll have a bit of a look, go for a bit of a walk around, and we'll see what we can find. You guys are not going to believe this. Well, maybe you probably will, but oh, mate. Out of a thumber. Thought, you know what? I'm going to pack up now. No fish. And I'm going to head off. But before I do, I'm going to throw the drone up and get a little bit of a flyover. A good old thumber. Drone goes beep, beep, beep. Battery low. All right, start bringing her in. Next to know, beep, beep, beep. Critical. We're landing. Oh man, really? Crash landed the bloody drone miles down the creek system here, just thinking, oh no, tide's gonna start coming in and I've lost the drone because I can't find where this thing is at all. Guys that are here with their families have decided to come out and give us a hand to try and find the drone. So thankfully I did find it myself, but with the boys out there coming out and giving us a hand, dead set. If you're watching the video, you know who you are. Thank you guys so much, really appreciate that. So that was half an hour more than I'd planned to spend out here today, but hey, you know what? That's cool, it's 12:30. Let's try and get back to the other side. What a day. All right, I'm gonna do one more whip around the car, make sure everything's all sweet, and then we're getting out of here. Righto guys, let's go. All right, everything's locked, shut, put away, seatbelts on. Let's get out of here. All right, let's go. Thanks guys. All right, so yes, the plan was to go to Lake Mackenzie, but everybody that I come across today has turned around to me and said that Lake Mackenzie is going to be absolutely packed. And I just thought, you know what, that's the last thing I want. So I'm just gonna try and get myself another campsite, probably back in zone 2 where I was the other night. So while I got a bit of phone reception, I'm gonna book another site. I think it's only $7 a night anyway, so that's not really an issue. So we're heading around a little headland called Yidney Rocks at the moment, which is sort of at the top end of camping zone number 3. I want to head down to probably the next one, to camping zone number 2, because it's just that little bit closer to Yurong, and Yurong is the point that I need to sort of head inland from the east coast. There we go, so we're back out on the beach now, and we'll just continue on and get ourselves a little campsite for the night. Well guys, that's it from me here on Fraser Island. I've managed to get out and check out some of the beautiful beaches on the eastern coast. I went out and did, Champagne Falls. Went and had a look at Nagala Rocks and did that one a couple of times as well. You've got so many other little places too to stay. So you've got all the camping zones up the island. You've also got the camping zones on the western side. I went out and checked out Wathumba Creek. Now that place looked awesome. The fish were jumping out of the water. None of them were actually jumping onto my line though. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm using the wrong bait. I was using prawns, I had pippies, I had worms. But you know what? Sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. But it gives me more reason to come back to Fraser again another time and check out not only the fishing again, but the other places like Lake Mackenzie and the other inland lakes that I didn't get to check out. Maybe next time I might even come across some inskip as opposed to coming from river heads there. So guys, look, thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you out in the next episode. Cheers.